All right, let's take a look at lesson 10. This is another unplugged activity, so that means we're going to be doing it just on this Google Doc. You don't have to worry about going to code.org for this one. So we're going to be looking at Boolean statements. Boolean statements are used to help add or take away information. They use words like and, or, not. We did a little bit of this with our database searching that you did in English class. When you're looking at narrowing down topics like you want Nebraska and Homestead Act, that means that what you're looking for is going to have both components to it. If it's Homestead Act, not Nebraska, then you're going to be limiting what's there. So we're going to start by looking at some shapes here, basic shapes, 3 different colors. And then we have some questions down here about this. Do go ahead and read the information up here as well. Okay, so how many shapes have sides equal to 3? So basically 3 sides is a triangle. So go through and count how many triangles are there. And I see 2. If you see something different, please let me know. Okay, same thing, go through, answer the questions for the next 2. So you can see this one has an or. So that means it's going to have either or. So you're going to be looking for shapes that have sides greater than or equal to 5. So if it's 5 sides or more, you're going to be writing those down. Okay, so let's move on. So in coding, Boolean expressions are either true or false. So here are the shapes again, and there's different Boolean expressions. Decide if the Boolean expression is going to be true or false for each shape, and finish filling in this chart here. So fill is equal to black. So this square, it is not filled black, so therefore our Boolean expression is going to be false. Same thing, our circle is not black, so that's false. Hexagon here is filled in black, so therefore it is a true statement. And then we're going to have our gray pentagon here is not black, so that's considered false. So go ahead and fill in the rest of this chart, determining whether these shapes fit the criteria or not. Moving on. So Booleans help us set up conditions. So you use conditions every day, whether you know about it or not. So conditions are actions based on something being true or false. I should fix that. All right, here are some examples of conditionals. So you are cold. If it's true, you're going to put on a sweatshirt or jacket usually. Maybe use a blanket. False, you don't add any clothes. You're not cold. You don't need to add any jackets. Okay, another condition. You have an assignment due for class. True, you do the assignment. False, you don't have anything due. You can watch TV. You are hungry. True, you can go get a snack. False, you don't need anything because you don't need it. So now looking at coding, so sprite.x is greater than 200. If that scenario is, if that is true, you can have some kind of text appear, which we're going to see in the next lesson. If it's false, text does not appear. So this time, instead of looking at something personal, we're looking at what is going on in the code. So using that counter program can change your properties. And so if it hits a certain value to that property, you can have something else happen automatically. So we're going to see how that's going to be used a little bit more in the next lesson. So this one shouldn't take you very long, but I still just want to give a little bit more explanation because our next lesson is all about using conditionals in your coding, using those true, false, Boolean explanations. All right, that's it for that one. We will continue on here when you need it. We will talk to you later. Bye.